Hello, this is the Silver Watchman, and welcome back to the Hopeless series. Now, this is episode number 6. Yes. Now, in the last episode, I spaced right now. I don't remember what I talked about. Then again, it has been, I don't know, like roughly a good couple of weeks or month. Oh, jeez. Well, this episode, we're going to be talking about demonic encounters. Wait. Alright. Now, a demonic encounter is whenever a being of evil, absolute evil, a spiritual being of evil, tries to make contact with you. Now, for different people, it could be different things. For some people, they may want to do a contract with you. Actually, they want a contract with anybody. They want your soul. That's pretty much... The more human souls they get, that's kind of makes things better on them. Because whenever they fail, they get reprimanded. Their job is, what demons' jobs are basically to do is to make humans suffer and hate God. That is their job. And there are times where God will tell me not to engage a demon. Not because it's too powerful, but because that is not my demon to encounter. That demon is for someone else to encounter. Demonic encounters can be seen in two ways. They want you dead. They're trying to... Everything's bad, and now they want to kill you. That's way number one. Way number two is this. They are a obstacle and a trial in which God has allowed to get in your way so you can grow stronger in Him. Now, depending on how strong you are in God, or in general, how strong you were designed to be, will determine how much progress you actually make in a way as far as dealing with them. Some people are they're pretty much designed to deal with demons and other darker entities. But other people are more designed to help people heal from a demonic attack. I am not one of those people. I'm not designed to... I'm a horrible comforter. I'm pretty much like how I said before, like a tank. Tanks are only good for offense. Not too good to... You try to heal somebody with a broken leg by shooting a tank shell at them. That's pretty much the same thing here. But that also means that I create a lot of collateral damage. Which is why most of the time God doesn't let me engage. I encounter them a lot. They really want to kill me. But the same is true for you. They want your soul. For probably a different reason. But they want you to go to hell. Because their leader wants you there. Just to spite God. Because as humans, we are God's favorite creation. He has put the most time and effort in cultivating us and making us and, guiding us as as he's, you know, molded this world and made modifications to different animals and different people, and even given us different things. And there's a reason that humans can't breed with animals. If you've paid any attention to Genesis, you will know why. If you haven't, go back. Seriously, go back and listen. It gets... oh, good gosh, it gets pretty graphic. And that's the Bible. That is honestly the Bible. So, consider that for a second before you try chastising me for what I'm saying. Seriously. It's honestly an irritant if you're just chastising out of judgmentality. If you are trying to improve and you're seeing where improvements can be made, then just go for it. Oh man, it's just wonderful. I love feedback when it's not judgy. And yes, that I can feel that. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant at all. But continuing on, demon encounters happen in, I say roughly because there are many subtype of encounters, but these are the three broad categories that have been able to be classified roughly. There is the direct encounter, where you are directly attacked by a demonic entity that challenges you and seeks to take you personally to hell. Now, it could be a very powerful demon or it could be a very weak demon. But if it can hide from you, chances are it's roughly at your level or stronger. If it can hide from me, you should get out of the building as fast as you can. And then, take a shower in holy water. And get the Holy Spirit. Get the Holy Spirit by default. If you have the Holy Spirit, they cannot possess you. They cannot enter into you because God is already dwelling in you. Same thing if if you're possessed by a demon. God cannot dwell into you if there's a demon within you. That means when he enters into you, he has to rip out that demon, which is honestly pretty painful. But another thing is, he has to, then he has to work on fixing you with all the damage it's done. It's awful. Okay, so the second type encounter is indirect encounter. Now, the indirect encounter is when the demon does not directly attack you, but in an attempt to get to you, will attack people around you and make them target you, or makes the environment target you. That is known as an indirect attack. And this is a very broad and rough description for those who are just learning about what a demon is. We'll go more into that because this series is probably going to be very long, or not long at all. To be honest, I've got no clue. It's up to God. It really is. That's just awesome. But that's an indirect encounter where they do not attack you directly. They do not come after you directly, but they go after people around you to make them turn on you. But it's not a direct encounter, not a direct attack. Now there is the third one, which is kind of the worst one. It's where they come in kind of they're trying to be your friend kind of thing. If a demon protects you, that is not good. That means you've been targeted. You are now its selected. Best way to put this is you're now with selected prey. Kind of like how these monsters only want to get these blobs. Same thing. You just got like a target on your face. Which means if it's strong enough, other demons will leave you alone, but then you have to deal with that particular one. Now, when a demon has decided to target you, you can usually tell when it has marked you. Now, these marks can appear in one of three forms that I'm currently aware of on your body. Form number 1. An unusual rash that does not itch or burn, but can if you pay too much attention to it. Like if you don't pay attention to it, then you don't feel it. And it arrived there with no cause to anything. A mysterious bruise that does not hurt when you touch it, but it's there. But if you once again focus on it, then it will hurt to avoid suspicion, then you think it's a normal bruise. And then there's number 3. Bites or scratch marks. Yeah, those are usually done by the demon that has already seen you. It's already starting to see you as a threat. Once you're marked, there's only one way to get rid of a demon, truly. And that's with the help of God. Or, that is pretty much the only real way to get rid of it, is with the help of God. You can ask for the help of God in one of 3 ways. You can try to combat the demon directly, which is, it's recommended and discouraged at the same time, unless you have an incredible amount of willpower, because you have to yourself declare that you don't want it there in the name of God. But there's a specific way that you have to say it. You have to say it in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And you have to say it with authority, not an ounce of fear. And if you have fear, you have to say it despite the fear and mean it. And believe the words that you are saying. Now, for people that have very, very strong wills, it's a lot easier for them than for somebody who's a very weak-willed individual, which is the kind of person that demons usually like to get to. Unless you are considered one of the high-class targets. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, when you're considered one of the high-class targets of hell, where it's pretty much, they've got like a crazy high bounty on your head. And, whoever's able to take you down is instantly just like sent up like a crazy amount of ranks. Take for lack of an example. No, take for example Moses. If they were able to take him down and corrupt him fully, then because he was, a very powerful and well-known man of God, then that means had they were able to corrupt him and get him sent to hell, that demon that would have done that would have instantly been upgraded to a lieutenant class demon, including a higher upgrade in abilities and powers. Yeah. So, the more valuable a person is, that's why no two people are the same. But some people are more valuable than others. Some people, because of the fact that they are so dangerous to hell and the denizens of hell. By the grace of God, I am one of those people. You yourself could be one of these people as well. But it's hard to tell. Except for this key thing. They will do everything and anything in their power to kill you, maim you, slow you down, or corrupt you. And that's just the short list. The long list is long, and I don't have enough time for that. Trust me, any bad thing that they could do, they want to do to you. If they can't kill you, if they can't corrupt you, then they want to kill you. If they can't kill you, then they want to slow you down. Then they want to stop you. If they can't stop you, then the best that they can hope for is to slow you down. If they can't even slow you down, then they are incredibly nervous of you at all times, in which case it does not matter whatever kind of person is nearby, unless it's a person of the same bounty level as you, is the best way I can put it. They're going to target you. Directly, indirectly, and it's just crazy. Think of it like this. When the first Bible videos were being made on this channel, so much resistance was being put that I nearly lost my sanity from lack of sleep, from trying to get it done, and endless interruptions, just really weird interruptions, which is, considered a demonic attack. They were indirect and they were direct attacks. The more dangerous you are to them, the more kind of attacks they want to do. So thank you. Thank you for sitting through this whole video. Glory be to God and blessings be upon you. I understand that this is a bit different than what I normally talk about, but this is something that needs to be mentioned, according to God. And you know what? Glory be to God for that. This is a Silver Watchman signing out.